Quaid Azam, Part 226. The Lahore Resolution radically altered the dimensions of what was till then a communal problem. All solutions hitherto considered separate electorates, composite cabinets, reservation of seats, parity, all suddenly became totally irrelevant. For the moment, wrote British newspaper, Mr. Jinnah has re-established the reign of chaos in India. The Pakistan resolution added to complexities of the constitutional controversy, which the Congress leader had earlier regarded as a simple issue between themselves and the British government. Well, in fact, the Muslim League leaders were forced to do so. It was the desire of the congressional leaders. There used to be an American film show, You Asked for It, and it is true for the congressional leaders as well. Lahore Resolution 1923 was You Asked for It. Dr. Latif observed later that the real Muslim problem does not concern so much the Muslims of those parts where they form a majority and where they can look after themselves. In any constitution, as it concerns the Muslim minority from Delhi, Lucknow, Patna towns to Cape Comorin, who would be rendered eternal orphans under Mr. Jinnah's plan. I have found Mr. Jinnah's incapable of conceiving the 100 million Muslims in India as an indivisible entity, and that we can secure all the advantages of his Pakistan without having to labor under its inevitable disadvantages by setting the scheme against an all-India background. From Jinnah's point of view, the Pakistan resolution was part of his carefully planned strategy. He knew that the idea of a Muslim state in or out of India would prove to be a catch-all. He refused to spell the details of this Pakistan, principally because he had none, and his followers were thus left free to picture a Pakistan as their fancy led them to. The Orthodox dreamt of a state representing the purity of a pristine Islam. Those with a more secular outlook succumbed to the prospects of financial benefits from their own state. Besides, this vision of sovereign Muslim state was redolent with the memories of the past glories of Muslim rule. Most Muslims therefore took up the idea enthusiastically. Was this Pakistan resolution, amongst other factors, also the League's response to the Viceroy's persistent request for a constructive proposal? Besides, once this Pakistan resolution of 1940 had been adopted, it became essential for the League to gain control of Muslim politics in that province, which was, as Jinnah had said, the cornerstone of Pakistan. Presidential Address, All India Muslim League, Delhi Session 24 April 1943. Jinnah later denied that he had promised not to interfere in the provincial matters and asked how there could be a pact between a leader himself and a follower, Sikandar Hayat. Speech at the Punjab Muslim League Conference, Sialkot, 30 April 1944. He called upon Muslim leaders in the Punjab to abandon their sectional interest, jealousies, tribal notions and selfishness, and to substitute devotion to Islam and your nation. Presidential Address, All India Muslim League, Delhi Session 24 April 1993. But as late as 1944, Jinnah negotiations with Khizr Hayat Khan The then chief minister failed, and as a result, his prestige and that of the League suffered a setback in his vital province.